Hi, everyone. I'm Anna Huang. I'm excited to talk to you about the AI Song Contest and how it has allowed us to understand the challenges of using AI as part of the songwriting process. This paper is joint work with Vincent, Ed, Monica, and Carrie. There's been a lot of progress on deep generative models, a lot of them generating impressive results, yet it can be challenging for humans to use these models to achieve their creative goals. How can we close this gap? Very timely, at ISMIR 2019, the AI Song Contest was announced. We took this opportunity to conduct an extensive survey to ask teams to document how they use AI as part of their songwriting process. This gave us the data to carry out a qualitative analysis to better understand what are the musicians' needs, what were the challenges they faced, what strategies they used to overcome. I'm structuring my talk around 3 human challenges, and these challenges arise because often AI is not easily decomposable. It's not aware of the musical context that it's generating for, and it's not steerable. I'll illustrate each of them with an example. The first challenge, AI is not easily decomposable. The team DataBots and Portrait XO initially wanted to take an end-to-end approach by training on audio to generate vocal tracks. However, when the output was less than perfect, there wasn't an easy way for them to tweak the lyrics and melody in the audio. Still, as artists, they listened closely and sang along and produced a duet. The excerpt you're going to hear, the lower voice is generated, and the transcribing lyric says, "I'll marry you, punk come," and the higher voice is sung by the artist. Instead of using one giant model to generate everything, teams use different models to generate different parts of the music. For example, all teams use models to generate lyrics and melody, and they would be separate models. And teams would generate lots of output and then choose the ones that they like, and then manually stitch them together. But because these output were generated independently, trying to find ones that fit could really slow down the creative process. Team Uncanny Valley came up with a clever way to match up the generated lyrics and the melody according to their stress patterns. Here are some raw examples of the matches.
It's beautiful the world.
For the last challenge, AI not being steerable, DataBots felt repeating the chorus a second time would be too boring and wanted some variation. But there wasn't a knob that would allow them to turn the music to be darker, to sound darker, or the cadence to sound more elaborate. So instead, it involved the overhead of trying out 3 different models and user interfaces to rewrite and reharmonize their chorus to try to achieve this musical effect. And in fact, in total, they used 7 different machine learning models in their song. Overall, teams had to interleave debugging their own creative ideas with debugging the machine learning setup and also coming up with heuristics to steer them. Can we expose some of these machine learning controls directly in the user interface that musicians use to make this iteration process more effective? We invite you to check out our paper to learn more. Special thanks to Karen, who organized the AI Song Contest, and for her support throughout this process that made this research possible. Thank you.